Finally! Welcome everybody. It has been a year since the Kickstarter ended for The Binding of Isaac 4 Souls, and boy howdy, I have finally gotten my stuff, so it is time to do an unboxing video. Now, I was lucky enough to be one of 15 people to get the mystery box tier, so we're gonna do that last. First, I gotta get some friends for Guppy, so let's open up all of the plushes. My favorite, the one that I was really looking forward to, Baby Plum. Baby Plum, great boss, one that you don't have to fight, you can get a special item for, but kind of roughly the size of a small basketball. We've got Blue Baby. Now, Blue Baby does come with his own pile of poop, so we'll put that with him right there. We have Lilith, and Lilith, not a character I play with as much, but I do like her starting item that she gets, which is Incubus. But he looks cute. He's got like kind of posable wings. The odd thing with Lilith is you can kind of lift up her bandages. Monstro. Monstro's very cute. His eyes kind of bug out. A little cleft palate right there. He's very cute. He was the first boss I ever fought. I think he's the first boss everybody fights if you play base Flash Isaac. And then last but not least, the remake, The Return of the Legend. We've got Azazel. This is definitely what my fiance is looking forward to the most. I got my own. She decided she wanted her own, so boom. There he is. So, one of the cool things that happened with this Kickstarter is if you back within the first 48 hours, you got 2 special cards, but you also got a Tainted Isaac figure. Here he is. Here's my second one. Boom. Very small figure. I'll hold him up to you there. See if he can focus in a little bit. But one of the coolest figures is this big boy, the Angelic Isaac. He's a 6-inch figure, so much larger than the Tainted Isaac and all of the other figures, and we'll get into those as well. Another cool thing that we get is beanies. We've got one beanie that looks like Isaac, and then another beanie. This looks like, you could say, Azazel or Dark Judas. I'm going to go with Dark Judas. I definitely love this beanie. Also got a nice hat. We get a Monstro stress ball and Isaac stress ball. Look at him. Another game that Edmund made is Tapeworm. And this is a special version. I don't know what is special about this. And I know what you might be thinking. One of the other versions that was released. No, I was not one of the fortunate ones to get that. If you were there, you know the whole fiasco of everything that went on with that. So, like I said with the Angelic Isaac and the Tainted Isaac, here is all of the figures. Here's Azazel and Dark Judas. Oh, yes, Apollyon. I was waiting for him as well. Next, we've also got dice. The Holy Rollers, and then the Unholy Rollers. So, Unholy Rollers came out already. He re-released them and then also released the Holy Rollers. So there they are. You can see you've got Guppy, Pentagram, Brimstone, Piece of Poop, and looks like Blue Baby's eye. So that's the Unholy Rollers. The new set is the Holy Rollers. With Holy Rollers, we get a new set. You've got Greed, a Fly, Mom's Knife, the Bible, and an Isaac Tier. Next, we've got a 2-player mat, which is a gorgeous piece of art. Just look at that. This feels like a mouse pad material, especially down on the bottom. But I love this art style. I forgot who did it. Peach Momoko. And then we've got the big boy. Got half a trapdoor there. The other half is right here. So you can play with 4 players. You've got heart tokens, and we'll get to those later, but spots for heart tokens. If you've been watching to this point, you may have noticed that I have a Binding of Isaac Who Am I shirt, and this is the 13th shirt from the Unboxing of Isaac, and if you got a bigger tier like this, then you also get 5 more shirts, and they are also branded with the Unboxing of Isaac as well. So the first one is a Mega Satan shirt fighting a little angelic Isaac. You've got Isaac in a little pocket right there crying, as he always is. Just a really cool design. You've got Samson, Bumbo's there, cheering Isaac on, Azazel. The missing poster. Next, something that's very cool is I got an art print signed by Edmund himself. Well, there he is. Boom. This is the big boy box. I got 2. It's got a nice little latch here. Parceled out my cards, and it comes with cool dividers so you can see who all the characters, and as you can see, you've got tons of characters to choose from. And here's the man himself, Edmund. We've got cards that are blank, so you can make your own characters, make your own items, include whatever you want. You've got a money bag. So look at all this cool stuff you get. The money is kind of bloody, but you also have heart tokens and tier tokens. So these are going to be good for counters. If you ever have a card that says add a counter to this, for however many counters this has on it, do a certain effect, those are really good for it. And everybody who got this game got a large die. It's bigger than a normal one. If I hold it up to the Holy Rollers, you'll see it's bigger. And these heart tokens, they can also help keep track of your health for your characters, or maybe health for bosses with way too much health. And then the last thing before we get to the mystery box is pins. They released a line of pins, and I got 2 free ones with the box that I got, and I decided to order 2 packs of 5. So I'll show you just a handful of the pins that I got, some that you might enjoy. One of my favorites, I'm really glad I got it, is Guppy, the Gupster, Guppy's head. One of my favorite familiars, but hated among the community, just because Rainbow Baby can be a bit wild. Brimstone and Godhead. Very cool pins. I've also got some others like the Bible, or maybe that's Book of Revelations. And then Sister Maggie, a pile of poop, Ipecac. So I'm very glad I bought into some of these. If you want to trade for some of these, if you've got some pins that I have and you don't want, but I want, just reach out to me. Okay, you clicked on this video because this is what you wanted to see. It's time to open up the mystery box. So, first thing is, we've got the one-player Alex Pardee Matt. I've got this art in a poster. That's the first thing that really popped out of this box at me. Edmund threw in this shirt as well, which I'm actually kind of glad I got this one because my fiance took mine from me. It's a beautiful, beautiful shirt. Boom. And these are the cards that come with it. But that's not what you're here for. That's unboxing of Isaac stuff. Boom. 2 copies of Little Gish and Gish from Edmund's game. Gish. Anybody want to hit me up for one of these? There you go. We've got another unopened, sealed tarot deck. So this is just a tarot deck, but in the theme of the Binding of Isaac. I also own one of these, so if anybody wants to hit me up for this, there you go. This is the expansion pack to the Binding of Isaac 4 Souls, but it's limited edition, and here I'll show you what's special about it. Every single card is holographic. They shine in the light. I am not selling these. I know how much I could make back on this, but I'm keeping it. We've got one of his games on PS4, The End Is Nigh. I have not played this game, and I don't have a PS4. So I guess I'm just going to have to get a PS4. Or if anybody wants to trade me. And then what I love is, because I do know who the characters are in this. The main character is Ash. And look, there's a little squishy version of him. To go with the cards, it's Gish. The old CD-ROM version. You know, where you have to put it into your computer, like the old days. If you kids remember that. Speaking of original CD-ROM games, we've got Super Meat Boy. I think this is German. Yeah, this is this is German. You can see it right there. And then The Binding of Isaac. The Binding of Isaac, the Unholy Edition. It's got a poster in there. Now, this was sealed. So, all of you folks who are like, oh my god, it's not mint in box anymore. Well, I actually learned from Edmund, these are toys. They're not holy relics. You have to play with them. You have to open them up. But there are some things in this box that I'm definitely going to preserve. And one of them I'm not going to unpackage right now, but you can kind of see it. This is Maggie. It's the figure that comes just like Tainted Isaac and the Angelic Isaac. But right here, there's a little X. And Edmund has put his signature right there. There's a little E right there. So that is something I'm going to be putting in a case. We've got some other stuff in here. One of the fold-out that came with the Binding of Isaac Repentance Leviathan box. A note, but you can't read it because that's mine. Oh! Can't show that on camera. I actually know what this is from. If you remember this, this is the stretch goals for the Kickstarter that Edmund was keeping up with. So that's really cool. And I remember him saying, oh, I might put this in the box. We've got some eugenics stuff. They're postcards. Very cool. Some stickers. Another like signed Super Meat Boy thing. A holographic Eden. Very cool. And then something that's really cool is one of the original cards that Edmund used to make Four Souls. And this looks like a piece of index card that's just taped onto the back of a Magic the Gathering card. Now, don't send the Pinkerton Detective Agency after me because of this, but just so cool. An original Four Souls card. Then, I have one of Edmund's shirts. He was kind enough to wash it, I think. And then the last two things. The coolest part of this entire box is original pieces from the Legend of Bumbo trailer. So you've got a fist right here that he uses to punch whenever you use Bumbo's ability, which is, I think, Bash. That's just so cool. An original piece of the Legend of Bumbo game, which is coming out in a physical version, the Borf box I have already ordered. And other than one more little Gish or Ash in there, that's the mystery box. Really cool. Got some physical games that are not on any system that I have, but will get in the future. An all foil deck of the expansion pack. Cards that are not printed anymore. Random crap from his streams that he did, but original Bumbo stuff. That's just, it's so cool. So that's the unboxing, the unraveling of the mystery box. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that if you have ordered anything, that it has arrived, has everything you need, or is going to get there soon, because I cannot wait to play with all of these items. Just, the game is so immense, and the cards are so fantastic. I can't wait to just show everything off to all my friends who come over and play with me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that the next time he does do a Kickstarter, you are one of the fortunate ones to get something as cool as this. And I will see y'all in the next video. See ya.